Everything I love, all we love is this life. But I love, but I'm like, yeah.
And you already know what's going on. You're locked in with your guy, DJ JSO, for another episode of the Mike XM, man. And you already know what we do here, man. We amplify the culture. And today, we got another special guest, man. I'm in the building with my guy, TYE. What's up, bro?
What's going on, bro? I appreciate you for having me. Thank you. Been a long time coming, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. You already know. Honestly, man, most people won't know. A lot of the relationships that I have with people on this show come from something in real life. Same with this guy right here. We outside. We at one of the Coalition DJs events. Where we was at Aris Lounge.
Yeah, Aris Lounge, yup.
We outside. My guy pull up on me. Yo, what's up, DJ? Yo, what's up, my guy? So as he said, it definitely been a long time coming, man. So I'm glad we finally got a chance to tap in, man. Yeah. So for those of the people that don't know, my guy TYE is actually a West Philly artist, independent artist in the city. You know what I'm saying? He got some crazy drops that's out, and we gonna get into that. But before we get into that, you actually started your music career out in 2017, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, what actually spiked that drive to actually start taking your music career seriously and want to become an actual artist, an official artist?
So I'm gonna be honest with you. The thing that sparked that drive was me not being good. Like that's what sparked the drive. I'm gonna keep up with you, right? So I want to say, like, I had always been somebody that, like, I rapped and I played basketball. Those were kind of the things that I did and whatnot. And like before 2017, I had dropped like a couple mixtapes on that. If you remember that,
big
era,
facts,
yeah, and whatnot. And I had always knew a lot of people. And I knew people just genuinely liked me as a person, but I felt like at a point in time I wasn't receiving the support I should be getting. And instead of blaming other people and being like, oh, y'all haters or y'all nutties and that, I was like, well, maybe I'm not as fire as I think I am.
No, what's crazy is most people would think they hate it.
Yeah, no, but I understood that these people got a genuine love for me. So instead of blaming them, I said, you know what? Maybe it's something I'm not doing. Maybe I'm not engaging enough. Maybe I'm not as dope as I think I am in the back of my mind.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's bigger you, bro.
I took a break from making music. I took a break from, I'm not going to say making music, but putting music out to really figure out who I am as a person, as well as working on the actual craft of putting, metaphors together, similes together and whatnot, working on punchlines, working on subject matter. Can I actually cultivate a good song that people want to listen to?
Big facts.
And not just because they know me, because the song is actually
God.
good. You feel what I'm saying? And in 2017, I popped back out. I changed my artist name to just being TYE, which everybody had called me anyway. Right. I had always been a derivative of being TYE and whatnot anyway. But yeah, I took those times, put my 10,000 hours in. I'm still putting my 10,000 hours.
I'm about to say, he said, I'm still, we still outside.
For sure. But yeah, bro, I realized I was ass one day, and that helped me get better.
Look, man, well, I'm glad that it took for those people, for you to understand that those people had genuine love for you, and they wasn't just hating. They was like, look, bro, this shit not it. This is not what's going to take off, but we can fix that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we can fix that. Because he wouldn't be here if we ain't fixed that.
Shout out to my homie Sean. He made sure we fixed that.
Oh, God.
Sean was like, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. And after about 15, I don't know about this one. It can't be Sean.
Right.
It got to be me. For sure.
Real shit. So we're going to talk a little bit about your history.
Yes, sir.
So for y'all might not know, this man a little college graduate over here. He got I'm saying, smarticles. So tell us a bit about your college experience at St. Joe's University, and what was your major?
My major was criminal justice. My minor was psychology. Right, I actually wanted to be pre-law, and then when I got to campus, I found out they didn't have a law school. I found out that wasn't possible when I got there. So it was either criminal justice or poli-sci. I geared a little bit more to criminal justice. Being at St. Joe's was probably the best thing for me. I'm extremely fortunate. I grew up in, Philly. Even when we moved out of Philly when I was 14 and whatnot, I went to nothing but public schools that was predominantly black.
Right.
So I didn't really know what it was like to truly be a minority. And I get to St. Joe's, and St. Joe's is 4% black.
So let me ask you this. With a criminal justice major, what job did you think you was going?
So my original goal was, all right, I'm going to get the criminal justice major, and then I'm going to go somewhere else for law school after this.
Okay, all right.
That was it. That was
Makes
the job.
sense.
That was it. That was the goal. That was the goal.
Makes sense.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm glad it didn't, because you probably would have ended up being a DA. Look. Y'all think Ty look like the DA?
I might. It's the glasses. But nah, like being at St. Joe's was great. My mom actually got her bachelor's from St. Joe's, and she worked there. St. Joe's, ironically, was the only school that I applied to.
Let's go. Legacy.
So once I got in, it was like, all right, this is where we going. Am I going nowhere else? But it kind of shaped how I view the world and how I deal with people, how open-minded I am. Bro, we grew up in Philly. Philly ain't the most open-minded of cities. When I was a young boy, and like I'm young for my years, so I started college at 17. When I was a young boy, I was just like every other young boy that grew up in that time.
I mean, I think definitely we're the sections of the city that we come from, not so much. But I think you can agree, especially being in spaces like Rec Philly, having the opportunity to be at World Cafe Live. We gonna get into that. Dropping them foreshadowing.
But the crazy thing is this though, right? Rec Philly didn't exist then.
Exactly. None of it did.
Yeah, like Rec Philly didn't exist then. The line I have to World Cafe had not been cultivated yet.
Exactly.
So for me, I'm just a kid from Philly, and at that point in time, this is towards the end of the DVD era.
Right.
So at that point in time, I really felt like to be the best rapper, you had to just, if you was here and I was here, whoever rapped better in person determined who was the better rapper. I had no concept of actually making songs, and that's what college taught me, because it's like, nah, bro, rapping good in person is phenomenal, but like, we can't play that. We can't. There's a bunch of things that is meaningless too when you want to be a real artist, and I didn't learn that until I saw other real artists that I went to school with.
He hitting on some gems because he jumping on it, y'all. Since he jumping on it, we gonna get into it. Let's get into this music real quick because we got some spice to get into today, y'all. Okay. But before we do that, 2020 dropped the first album.
Yep.
I'm Not Perfect.
Yes.
Why did you name it I'm Not Perfect? And let us know a little bit about the album.
So I essentially named it I'm Not Perfect because I'm not. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've had a lot of healing to do from self-inflicted wounds and whatnot.
Real rap.
And for
self-sabotage, man.
Yeah, to be honest, right? And for me, a huge part of that project was I knew I had a bunch of different songs, a bunch of different sounds. Some people love the project. Some people, they like certain songs. Some people feel like maybe all the songs aren't as cohesive, but all of these are a part of me. You feel what I'm saying?
Big facts.
So being able to drop that and name that after the fact that I'm trying to progress to be better. I'm trying to work on being better. Even the first lyric of that album is this life is what you make it.
Right.
Because ultimately our lives are only as positive or as happy as we allow them to be. And that's something that I had to learn and discover. And making that project was my first shot of being like, all right, we really going to do this for like a body and music. And I'm extremely grateful for everybody that supported so far and gave me grace as I tried to perfect this craft and worked on being a better version of myself.
So that was when that one he told you. Yeah. You did 15 of them, bro.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is he loves, like, went through that with him prior.
Yeah.
When it came time for the project to drop, he loves that project. He's like, no, bro, this is it.
Because we
got to progress off of this.
Oh, God. And you progressed. Because in 2022, you did a collaboration album.
Yeah.
Now, tell us a little bit about your collaboration with DAV West.
So me and Davey actually met when we were in 9th grade. Like, one of my closest friends went to school with him, and they became close friends. So that's been my dog since we were about 14, 15 years old. I always wanted to do a collaboration project. And my dog for like the last 5 years has been living in Atlanta.
Right.
And around like 2022, he moved back to the city.
Ain't been around.
And he was like, yo, bro, let's get into the lab. I'm like, all right. And I ain't gonna lie, he got me. Right, he sent me a beat. Knew I was gonna like the beat. Beat was fire. He sent me one of them beats where, you listen.
So y'all did this like from he recording in Atlanta, you recording in Philly, but y'all.
No, so he had already moved back. So this was all us together. So I'm gonna tell you how he got me, because he didn't originally start with us putting the project together. What happened was he said, bro, I'm back in the city.
Facts.
We got to get in the lab. He sent me a beat. You know them certain type of beats where you hear and you go, oh, we rapping. Mm-hmm. Now, my dog, he can sing, he can do melody, but he also can really rap. When he sent me that, I said, oh, we rapping.
Oh, God, we rapping.
I go in the crib. I write maybe like a 36. One of them long extended verses. I write like a 36.
Why when it's only features when people want to extend their verses. They do a single is 2 minutes. It's a feature is 6 minutes.
The beat he sent me led me to believe we was rapping. So I was like, I heard the beat. I said, oh yeah, this is gonna be a 48. Like we rapping. So I get to the studio. He like, yo, bro, you got the verse? I'm like, yeah, I got a little bit of it. It's not done yet. He like, yo, rap it for me here. I rap for him. He said, no, bro, it's perfect. Just like that. I said, bet. So he like, all right, I'm gonna go first. You go second. I say, bet. Lo and behold, my dog rapped 12 bars.
Look, see?
He rapped 12 bars, and I'm left here to rap a 32. Right? And the song was so fire, and I loved the verse so much, right?
Yeah.
We was talking, And we had talked about, yo, we gotta do a joint. I couldn't let him just walk off with this as a feature. Like
right.
This like you cannot have this and this be Davey featuring Ty. So that spurred the entire project because it's like I can't just give you this verse, bro. I love you to death. You can't walk off with this verse knowing you only spent 12 bars. No, we're not doing this. And then he forced my hand one day. He said, yo, bro, I'm about to drop this song. No, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not. You're not about to drop this. I said, all right, bro, let's get into the lab. Let's really work on this project. We probably took about 2 months and we made something I'm super proud of.
Turned into a whole album.
Yeah.
No, shout out to you though, definitely for putting your dog on too. A lot of people, when they start getting a little buzz or they start feeling like they're getting a wave, because honestly, sometimes the buzz didn't even come yet. They just, getting a little motion going.
Yeah.
And they feel like they can leave everybody around them behind. They feel like they bigger than the people that didn't help them and have been there in certain moments.
Yeah.
So it's good that you ain't had that. You ain't had it in you.
And it's crazy that you said that because we named the project "Sorry You Couldn't Go."
For the ones that couldn't.
And because like me and him, we both lost a lot of people. It didn't matter if it was because we made mistakes, they made mistakes. Didn't matter if the person transitioned to walk into the gates of heaven. Like I said, I known bro since we was 14, and a lot of people that might have been their introduction to him. But if you really know me and my history, bro, been here.
Facts.
The whole time.
Facts.
So, yeah,
hey, sorry you couldn't go. Make sure y'all tap in, man.
Sure.
That ain't the last one. That ain't it.
No, not at all.
But 2024, we start this year. My boy been hot. We got a recent viral rap battle.
Oh man, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Craigville.
Yeah, my dog. Shout out to the little homie. That's my dog.
So you did a recent rap battle with Craigville. You know what I'm saying? Let us know how do you feel that experience went for you?
It went great for me. I ain't got no complaints. How you think it went for me?
I think it went extremely well for you because the man released the whole EP
for sure
on top of completely going crazy. Y'all gonna have to tune in to see what happened. I'm not gonna give you no spoilers here, but then you turn around and drop a whole EP talking about a before and after, like pretty much put my foot on the neck and twist it a little bit because
I'm gonna be honest with you. So the crazy thing is, right, about 10 days after the battle came out,
right,
I tear my Achilles. So a lot of people was like, so the battle going super viral, it's hitting 1 million everywhere, famous people posting it, and people like, yo, bro, you gotta drop. And I'm like, I can't leave the house.
Facts.
So I tore my Achilles. I had surgery like 28th. The battle goes viral the day after I have surgery.
Right.
The battle goes viral on the 29th.
You in a spittle?
No, I want to say, well, they didn't keep me overnight. I'm at the crib on a couch. So I'm on bed rest. I can't.
Oh, you got your phone though. You got Wi-Fi.
I do, but the crazy thing is,
you know what's going on.
I can't go to the studio to drop music.
Okay, right.
So what happened was, I'm like, when I finally was able to get outside to be like, I got a couple songs I know they gonna love, but I got to record these 2 new joints.
Right.
I gotta do the You Do joint. I gotta give them a song because I can't go on stage and perform my verse from the battle, but I know everybody want to hear You Do. So I'm like, all right, we got to give them a You Do song. So I finally get to the lab to record that, and I'm like, how do we get this back in front of the people?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me take my verse from the battle. Let's put the acapella up.
Yeah.
Let's take one of my freestyles from the platform on an original beat. Let's put that up. Let's package that with one of the previous 2 earlier songs, right?
He giving y'all game right now.
And let's bring people's attention back. Bro, the You Do song is already in. I want to say that project came out in May. It's been 3 months. It's already in one of my most top played songs.
Listen, so he do the viral. Let me break this down for you. Let's digress. He do the viral battle, goes crazy.
Yeah.
Then turn around and say, you know what we gonna do? They like this. You do.
For sure.
So they said, we're gonna make that a song. We're gonna pre-package this again, put it back out. Got a new product on the streets now.
Sure.
Now that's pumping.
And we dropped merch.
And then turned around and dropped merch.
Drop the merch. Hey, for y'all that are watching this, right, on the day that we filming this, my new project 5247 came out. We got the You Do remix in.
Mm-hmm. See, you skipping.
He skipped.
We supposed to be digressing, and he progressing. Now, no, we gonna do it. We gonna do it. Before we do that, though, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
What was it like? I want you to tell the people what was it like opening up for MGK, Travis Scott, performing at World Cafe Live, getting the opportunity to perform at the theater.
Oh, the Trocadero.
The Trocadero. You got an opportunity to perform at a spot that looked pretty lit too.
I'm be honest with you. So me performing at the Trocadero, this goes back to when you talk about cultivating an environment. Shout out to the good people at Rec Philly. They weren't Rec Philly yet then. They were the Broad Street Music. They had a show there. And I had a song that they really, really loved and they enjoyed. Bro, bro, I was just in the crowd.
Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to do nothing.
They saw you.
No, bro, the DJ played my song.
Right.
They threw me the mic. Come on stage real quick. Pulled me up out the crowd to perform. And I said, but that's that genuine.
That's love.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's love.
As it pertains to opening up for Machine Gun Kelly and Travis Scott, I was in a festival called the Foxtail Fest, which has become bigger. But that was the first time they had the festival. Was out in Delaware, right? And when I saw them perform, that was the first time in my mind I was like, nah, these dudes is professionals. Like it's different. It's levels. Like Machine Gun Kelly's drummer, I don't know who the brother was at that point in time, phenomenal. But
Big
like
fact.
Seeing how they commanded the crowd, controlled the crowd, seeing how they, and this is way before Astro World.
That control and that control takes a lot of effort and a lot of practice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even doing what you've done so far takes a lot of effort. Like even thinking and planning how you can pre-package things so people get them and they see them again. Yeah. In case they missed it. You know what I'm saying? And in case y'all missed it, he already dropped it before, but in y'all case that he got a new album. What is it? 52, 47. Yeah. Sound like a strap or something, but tell us about the new album, 5247.
5247 is actually the number to the house that I was raised in out in West Philly. You know, rest in peace to my grandmother, Ruth Hall. They moved there in November of 1970. Right. So at a point in time, you know, my dad even stayed there with my mom, you know, before I ever came into the picture.
Facts.
And whatnot. That was the house I was raised in. Everything about me kind of goes back to that. And for people that follow me online and they be like, who's Ty, this, that, and the third, I thought the best way that I could really explain to y'all who I am and why I am this way was actually taking y'all back to the very beginning of where this all started.
The man behind the music. See, this a repeating element. I hope y'all taking note. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell your story. It ain't just about if you got hot music. That's cool. That's how you get the attention. But once you got the attention, what you doing with it? You gotta do something. Now, if the block hot, you need product.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So put that product out there. Hey, Ty, man, listen. One more thing before we go. We got a new single out. And this single,
we got the You Do remix featuring Keefiano and Craigville.
You dig me? What? Wait, so you featured Craigville?
Yeah, Craigville, yeah.
Again?
Yeah, cause I battled. I put him on the song.
So
I put him on the You Do song.
So you
did. I did that.
That's crazy.
I did that.
That's crazy. Another package. So we another foot on that.
Are we here to make money or are we here to just?
Hey man, Ty ain't bullshit with y'all, man.
I'm here to actually make phenomenal music. And what would get more attention? Me and Cuz I battled, being on a song together with the other Cuz I name drop without like losing to a Keefiano. Yeah, let's put him on this song.
And he got them all on the song.
For sure.
Make sure y'all tap in, man. Ty, let them know where they can follow you at. Let them know where they can tune in.
Yo, you can follow me on Instagram at WhosTYE, WHOSTYE. You can follow me on TikTok also at WhosTYE. You can follow me on YouTube at WhosTYE. You can follow me on Twitter at WP_TYE. Yo, please lock in with me. Send me a message. I talk back if you talk. Let me know what it is so I know what it's not.
You know what I'm saying? Let him know what it is. Hey, man, let y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know we amplifying the culture.
Sure.
That's another episode of the Mike Xn with your guy, DJ JSO. Peace out.
Damn, DJ JSO.